Hello everybody, my name is Skidrick, and today we're playing another run of Hollow Knight. I plan to do two things this evening. First is try my hardest at the 5th Pantheon and the Hall of Gods, using all the bindings at the same time. Then, after my inevitable and oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm setting up my shared extension where my PC allows me to take screenshots a lot easier and customize them a little bit before sending them. Much better alternative to the default Windows snip tool. But I'm afraid that'll have to wait. I'm in the middle of gaming right now. The game is running remarkably less smoothly than I would like. It appears that whatever weird extension that I've installed have been causing me a lot of lag right now. I think it's because I'm installing a new update for it. A new version did come out recently, and it did prompt me with a message, "Do you want to install?" And I said yes, but that was, frankly, that was 5 minutes ago, and I completely forgot before recording this video. Now then, let's not dabble too much in that, and finish this fight with the Vengeful Kings. One down. The second one is soon to follow, I'll hope. I don't think my damage was too focused during this run, and I don't think that this one will survive for much longer. Maybe I should heal up, doing 3 hits and then being a little bit more passive and getting my rest, allowing me to get full HP and avoid any unnecessary deaths at premature time. What am I talking about? I'm talking really weirdly, but it's kind of a funny bit in my opinion. Or is it? Maybe it's just an easy bit. I can keep doing it without much brain power, thus keep my full attention on Hollow Knight. Well, my mind does its funny little thing on its own. There's only one thing I would want to talk about today, which is Warbringer, the book that I'm reading. But I'm afraid I can't, as my one and single viewer might find that to contain some spoilers he wouldn't appreciate, and I won't. Therefore, I'll talk about the second thing I might do today, which I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I think that I wanted to do 2 things in this video. I sure am on track. First thing I mentioned, P5 alt bindings. Second thing, once I die, which will likely be pretty soon, honestly. I'm not feeling in the best of gaming moods. A bit exhausted. Been a long day for me. Then I will do a quick jab at the 4th Pantheon, with all bindings as well. It's a Pantheon I have not yet completed. Why did I do that? And completing it will grant me another Heart of Lifeblood for this remaining challenge. And I think it is a worthwhile effort to pursue, as the reward is, like, well, the 1 heart is definitely useful. But more importantly, it'll be a good warm-up, and a good way to test my abilities against the later bosses. I will likely die to the early bosses just because I'm a bit exhausted and out of my game, and therefore I won't really get much practice in with the arguably much more important and harder enemies. How did I take damage there? Did I somehow get hit by some rubble from the sky? I didn't notice. Oh well. So yeah, I'll be playing that. I'll plan on playing on that one every attempt from now on. I did the same thing I think 2 days ago, and a strange thing happened where a lot of people were congratulating me. The video got 646 views, which I wasn't even aware of because I wasn't looking at my statistics at all. I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't even at my PC, and everyone was congratulating me. Wow, such a good run, well played. I could never do that. You're doing great, man. Keep it up. Blah blah blah. Very nice and heartwarming things. Frankly, I don't think I quite deserve, because in the video I in fact did pathetically. It was a horrible run. I ended up dying to one of the early bosses before even reaching like the Collector, which in my opinion makes it a bad run. What I realized though is that after dying so prematurely, I then went into the 4th Pantheon and got relatively far. I mean, I got to the False Knight, which I think is among the later half of that Pantheon. And it's also a tricky fight that I had to struggle with. I have not practiced a lot with him, and I think I can beat him consistently if I want to him again. But the point is, people were really supportive about how far I got, because I think what they did was, like, they opened the video, saw the first minute or less, and they skipped forward to the very end to see how far I got. And when they saw me against False Knight and getting demolished there. They thought, oh, I feel bad for him. He's getting destroyed by this boss, but that is a long way, you know, 40 minutes in this video and he's fighting that guy. That must be gotten really far. Well done, my friend, they said. But one, like, helpful view that'll help me, like, solve the problem as to why people were congratulating so much on that run was, he mentioned, like, how come you spawned out of, like, the 4th Pantheon, he said. You went into the, like, 5th one, and when you died, you came out the 4th. Which you're gonna realize that people weren't actually congratulating for, I wasn't actually any good. People were wrong. And they just thought that I played the 5th and got really far. Yeah. But I plan on keep doing that. Maybe they'll maybe people won't hear this part and will still think I'm awesome and I'll get compliments anyway. Also, I just want to play it. It's a lot more fun to play the 4th right now. Because, you know, it's just more fun bosses. Much more tricky bosses with a lot more interesting movesets. It's the harder version of, like, the Lost Kin fight. You know, like, Broken Vessels turned Lost Kin, the Dream version. As well as Soul Tyrant instead of, like, Soul Master. Just much more fast-paced and difficult fights, which I think is more fun. Honestly, a lot better experience. I don't like, however, how many of the bosses do double damage. It gives me like one error I can make, and then I die because I only have 4 health, which makes it very difficult. Especially like Traitor Lord, he's not a hard fight, but it's a punishing fight just because of that double damage. So that's like my only real worry. I think I could beat the Pantheon if I tried. Like maybe even right now, maybe in this today I'll beat it. But you know, if I make a few mistakes, it's just over. Oh fuck. So yeah, that's cool. Now I'm out of that topic. I might start talking about Warbringer, which is a dangerous topic for reasons I named earlier. Maybe I can say some non-spoiler shit that's just kind of ominous. So, I'm in a really good part of the story. It is getting fucking awesome. We just had a really huge revelation that I won't spoil, but it essentially, like, was character defining. This new, like, revelation defines the next arc this character will go on, and it's awesome. It's a cool realization. It makes for a thrilling plot, honestly. It's pretty great. And another character had also a major revelation, kinda, like, somewhat. Don't actually know why something happened yet, but something really important happened, and it hints at something. And it's like, it's a cool thing. It's pushing the character into some really cool character progression. Shows a different side of him, which I am much happy about. The character had been kind of boring. I liked them, but hadn't been doing jack shit at all for the whole, like, book. But now they're kind of getting into it. Now they're doing stuff, being influential, doing some dangerous shit, stuff that I'm curious about that'll help. Like, that knowledge will help me realize what's happening with the other characters as well. Like, deep, intertwined plots. It'll be great. I'm excited about that. And then there's a third character who hasn't quite reached a revelation just yet, but it's getting there. Some, like, it's about fucking time there. There's been immediately, like, this arc have been so obvious to me. What probably will happen, and I'm more and more inclined to believe it will. It's just a matter of time, and you know, it's like a deep character arc, you know, blah blah blah, bunch of internalized stuff that I need to like change, like pretty like fundamental parts of their psyche and personality and view of the world is being challenged right now. And so far, they've been pretty, let's say, resilient to change. But you know, she's getting pushed more and more and more. I'm hoping she'll break. I'm hoping she'll abandon herself and let herself be corrupted by her surroundings, which will be how she looks at it. But in my opinion, it's just going to be finally start being an awesome character I know she can be, but just hasn't been. She's been kind of a snooze fest. Least favorite chapters. But maybe it'll be great. She's done some cool stuff, to be fair. And I'm getting excited about her chapters. No, I'm not getting excited. Any chapter with her is in a chapter not spent with one of the cooler ones. I mean, I didn't get that. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's some cool shit going on, man. I want to read. I'm gonna read right now. but I don't think I should. I am too far ahead compared to what? About to say my rival, my book club mate, the only viewer. But honestly, I don't think I'm behind at all. He's like 3 books in front of me. It was funny though. Du skrev til mig, at du ville have sådan om 14 dage, så ville du bare så ville du være færdig med bogen, og jeg synes det var utroligt sjovt. Det du skrev, det var du på kapitel 11, og jeg var allerede i gang med kapitel 22, så jeg var bare sådan dobbelt så mange kapitler inde for en bog, jeg lige var begyndt med, og det, jeg ved ikke, det gør mig meget glad. Jeg skrev ikke det, fordi det var disheartening. Ja, så har jeg ikke rigtig haft noget at lave. Hvad er det meget tid, jeg har sådan ikke interesse for de spil, jeg har lige nu. Udover Hallownest, som er min main hyperpetition lige nu. I've only been reading and playing a bit of Hallownest. I like Rumble and Bloodborne sometimes. What else? A few other stuff. A few like deck building games like Inscription. Pick that up again. It's fun. Kind of over it. I mean, I kind of completed it. I did the hardest thing for that. Essentially the P5AB bindings of Inscription. Casey's mod. And yeah, I did it. And like, what now? Now I'm just hollow. I'm imagining I will feel pretty much the same way if I finish this. Probably not, honestly, because this has been like a hard effort. Spent a long time to do this. Once I'm done, I'll be proud and just happy it's over in some ways. But the Inscription thing was just kind of hollow because it didn't take me that long. It took me like a day, and that was just like a few attempts that were pretty bad. That, you know, I honestly, some of them I could have done better. I think I played optimally in the end fight every time. Like every time I lost, I did it because of actions that were taken far earlier in the run, not like in that game, like in that specific fight, I guess. And sometimes like the RNG would just not shine on me. I had a clear win condition that I was fishing for, and I just wouldn't get it on quick enough turn for it to like help. That was kind of my strategy in those games, where essentially like the thing I'm talking about in the Inscription is like in Casey's mod Inscription, you play the first active Inscription with, if you like, as a roguelike instead of a story mode, and it's pretty it's fucking amazing. Holy shit, I love that mode. It's one of my favorite deck building games ever, and it's like just a small little extension to a game that I love. I just need a roguelite or anything. And it has like different sets of challenges, like I think 13 in total. That gives you like various amount of points, kind of like in Hades, like Ascension meter or whatever. Ascension it's called in Slay the Spider and stuff. I think it's Heat. I don't know. A lot of roguelikes has this. The different challenge things are hard in different ways, and they give you a certain amount of points depending on how hard they are. And you need to get more and more points per win in order to progress and stuff. So you end up getting a lot of challenges that are perhaps like a bad synergy for you and stuff like that. The final challenge is a pretty outrageous one. It is called like too fast too soon or something. And it's just like whenever you fight a boss, it'll just replace the second phase of the boss with a kind of a joke encounter of the original game, where it's hard to explain if you don't know Inscription, which I doubt the one viewer will, the watcher. And let's just say like it spawns 8 of the strongest enemies, like the almost the strongest default enemy in the entire game that's been upgraded slightly so you can't bypass them using like aerial stuff. Like in Magic, there's a flying type. Flying types can't hit over them or anything like that. And so they just kind of are in the way, fill up every square, even the squares behind them, so when you kill them, another one will just show up. Nothing will show up after the second one though. So after that you're good, but it's like the hardest default enemy, which usually requires a lot to set up. If a player played that hand, I mean it couldn't even be done. It literally could not be done. It's impossible. which requires like a joke encounter. And in my final challenge, you're supposed to beat that, which I had done already. The real final thing is doing something extra, which isn't even like you don't get an achievement or anything, but you get satisfaction, kind of like in this run with P5 bindings, where instead of having only the hardest challenge on, you have every challenge on at the same time. Meaning stuff like the bears will spawn, but also every boss encounter will have just an upgrade. You'll have no extra health at all. Default encounters, and any encounter actually, just gets 2 times harder because more stuff will spawn. And there's 2 of those challenges, so like it's 4 times harder, I guess. A lot of enemies spawn. You have worse luck and less chances to fuck up, which was what I was doing. And then my win condition in those runs were just to make one card that was really, really powerful, and that it like immediately kill the bear in front of it, and then hit the player, I guess, behind it at the same time. Before the bear behind could manage to like spawn in the spot. I mean, on your turn, if you kill something, you get nothing replaces that thing. But that usually doesn't matter, because once you kill it, your creature that killed it is out of action, so it doesn't do anything. But I was making a thing that'll like hit twice and hit with like such force that it would instantly kill the bear, meaning it had to do like 6 damage, which is also enough to just kill the enemy player immediately. And it had to hit twice, which is a very specific combination you have to work to get. Alternatively, a strategy I used was to have a creature that just did 6 or 5 damage to kill the player, and like to the left of it, I'd have a mantis, which has an ability that allows it to hit the it would hit the cards in, not the cards in front of it, but the cards to like the diagonal, like to the right and to the left of the card in front of it. I mean, and then I'd give that a trait called poison or venom, which allows it to instantly kill any card that it hits, which is a difficult, once again, it's a very hard combination to get, but it's possible. And I was like only grinding for that specific thing, or like the double tap hard strong card. I ended up getting both those things on separate runs, and none of them worked because it's then I need to get in the right position, and everything needs to be perfect. I gotta get them at the right time. They don't I can't draw them too soon, because then the cards will die in the first phase. I can't draw them too late because they don't have them for the second phase. And I spent all my resources making these 2 cards, so all my the rest of my deck is complete fucking garbage, and I can't rely on it too much. So I need the cards pretty early, but not too early, and it's pretty finicky. And I try my best to prevent the situation by getting as few cards as possible and removing cards at any chance I could and stuff like that. But in the end, it's hard. It's what makes the challenge hard. It's not a fair difficulty at all. It's why it's like my own little challenge. And I ended up I did it. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it took me a days of playing. It took me 1 day of playing while watching YouTube on the side and stuff. It was not that big a deal compared to Hollow Knight here, where I've played for 248 days, I think. Oh, I'm missing one. There you go. So I'm I don't know, there's nothing more to be done with this subscription except mods, which I have played, but those mods I didn't like too much. I don't know, I gave it a fair shot. I gave them a few months, but just didn't. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna stay quiet for a bit. What? Mario? Okay, that was my bad. There we go. Jesus Christ. If I didn't have lifeblood, I would just be dead. Huh. So anyway, the mods in the description, I didn't really get to invest in. The Casey's mod I mentioned earlier that I was playing is an official, extension for the game. It's official. It's just called Casey's mod because while it's technically not part of the main game, it's just an extension that the developers made, like a DLC almost, but free. And it's called a mod because they want, it's in the lore of the game. The game is about a game. It's very meta. And all that. But the mods in the game, they're cool. Some really interesting and high effort concepts and stuff, but just nah, not good enough for me, I guess. Too high standards maybe, or too specific a taste. I'm usually pretty good at using mods. I am just pretty judgmental of features. I think it's because of Dark Souls. Fuck that game. It made me too picky. Whenever a game developer adds something in the game, I just assume that it's bad now. Because Dark Souls 1 had so many shitty features that you're like, it made the game so much better when I did not engage with them. Like, I got a sword, instantly made me win against most of the bosses in the early game. No skill required. I just had a better sword than the rest of the game expected me to have, and I got it on the starting area. Shitty design that I could get that, and so immediately I learned, okay, don't use what you get, or you'll be too overpowered. And I'm like, it's just really overpowered. I like 4-shot a boss, or like maybe 10-shot it, which is outrageous. Especially because it's like usually a pretty difficult boss, or a rat dude. I don't know. And so, you know, just learn, don't engage with the mechanics in the game or you'll have a bad time. And now when I play new games, I'm thinking, is this mechanic good or should I ignore it? Where I should be thinking, ooh, how can I use this mechanic? Not, should I use this mechanic? And I think that's annoying. Dark Souls tainted me in a bad way. And that's kind of the way I think with mods, where sometimes a mod will add a thing that I'm like, is this good enough for the feature? I don't know if I trust this. Maybe I shouldn't use it. Maybe it's poorly balanced. But really, why should I trust the game designers more than I trust the mod maker? We're all just people, you know. Who says the game designers are better just because they made a game? This dude made a mod. Are they that different? Don't know. I've played some really awesome mods too. Create mod for Minecraft is my biggest example, I think. Probably like the best feature in Minecraft, and it's not even a real feature in Minecraft. It's like the perfect update. If someone like ever made a Minecraft 2, it would be based on the create mod. Yeah, and like it's kind of funny because every other feature in the entire game, like from since maybe like 1.9, have been entirely fucking ignorable compared to how fucking good Create was. I'm just bashing about that a little bit. So that's a good mod. Other mods that are great. Crashtorio for Factorio is a like fucking genius mod pack. It's a overhaul mod that makes the game a lot longer and more complex the later you get and stuff like that. It's just a great way to like keep the game fresh, play further, use late game tech and like bases and shit factories. Allows you to do that without like losing any sense of progression except like space dance, I guess. So that's a good mod. Space exploration has potential. It's like, it's pretty fun for the first kind of like the mid game in a way. It's just so long. I don't even know what I can call the mid game. After like the first 20 hours, I had a lot of fun. With the next 40. After that, it got pretty stale and everything. My factory is just ass. It was slow. Not fun. What the fuck? Fuck you, B. So honestly, that one isn't too good. It is huge potential. Needs some like finishing. It's also not finished. Like for like the mod maker. I don't think it will be finished either. Probably not soon, anyways, because they've been hired by the devs for like a mod pack, an expansion called Space Expansion, I think. Which is, I don't know, Space Age, not Edge. I'm a gooner, sorry. So that's pretty cool, honestly. Hiring fans who just made a really good mod, and you're like, yeah, no, hop on the team, bro. Good idea. Make it real. And I think that's, I don't know, it's just cool, good lore. And now they're making the next big update that I'm excited to play. What I liked about space exploration, at least the part that I got to play, because I ended up quitting halfway through, maybe even further, it's like a 300-hour mod pack, if you're good at the game, which I'm not, so 600 for me maybe. It forced me to like play with circuits a lot more, like circuit systems, the more logistic aspect of the game, the most logistic aspect of the game I should say, not the more. There's already a lot. And that was like fucking awesome. Like I made some cool shit. You made like a you had like, you keep sending rockets into like your space station. Oh wait, I fucked up kind of. It's my nail art. Okay, let me think. Ah shit. Alright, everything's gone. That was bad. That was so bad. That's also bad. Desperate here. Ah, oh, fuck. Don't hit me. Thank you. What? Oh, I fucking missed. Can't believe my healing didn't go off. Oh god, am I too late? Ah, oh, shit. I'm so dead. That was kind of fucked up. That was kind of fucked up. At some point I pressed B too early while I was still in hit stun, or maybe like in the air, so it didn't heal immediately as I went to the ground. I just stood still. Not that it mattered too much. I was just bad at controlling the aspid population, I guess. Now I'm gonna play the 4th Pantheon. If anyone's confused, go back to this point and realize that I'm beginning a new Pantheon. I'm not that far in the game, actually. I'm pretty bad. And I might die immediately to Enraged Guardian. I was talking about space exploration. It's really cool. You send rockets to your outpost in space or space station. And that's gotta be like, it's an expensive fucking rocket, at least in the early game. So you gotta make sure you only fly it as few times as possible. You don't want to go return trips like for one pair of copper wire. So you need to make sure you know what you're needing, and you don't run out like on. Oh shit. Oh. You don't want to run out of resources up there either. So you gotta make sure you have everything. Okay, that was. You can't do that on this bit. Meaning that you need circuits to figure out exactly what you have on your base as well as what you need. Meaning that like through logistics you can just figure out exactly what you need to bring there in every trip of your rocket, while not having to manually look through everything you might need, and figuring it out is a huge hassle. You won't really make sure ever. You can't. It's too difficult. Just have a thing that keeps requesting X amount of copper plates, X amount of iron plates, X amount of copper wire, even if you want it more stackable than copper plates and stuff. And like, then you can just transport all that onto your base at the same time, put it into boxes, and make a bus. Once that bus starts like running low, set a requester chest on the signal that like requester chest in like okay, I should say that wrong. Is that wrong? Signal to your home base on Earth, or an obvious, I guess, that hey, we're running low on copper plates through a satellite thing, transmitter, receiver, and then on obvious, your main base, you'll hook that like, you'll take that signal, hook it up to a requester chest, and like make sure that your rocket has exactly however many plates that you need. And then you do that with every item that you might need up there. Did that make sense? I don't think it did. I was kind of half concentrating on playing, half concentrating on talking. Maybe I should just play Hollow Knight. I'll get further probably. I'll remember to use my spells. Not good at managing enemies today. Are you kidding? If that one fucking hit me? Didn't think it would spawn after his death. Yo, No Eyes favorite boss fight. It's so fun. Man. I don't know why I'm concentrating on this fight of all fights. Yeah, that's my opinion on the space exploration mod pack, I guess. I'm really getting on tangents with these talks. Other mods that I like, a game called Rounds, especially kind of like Stick Fight but with deck building. Yeah, just a better Stick Fight in my opinion. Also made by the same developers, I think. It is. Oh, we spawned there, huh? It is remarkably better with mods, especially because it allows you to play more people. Originally, it's only a 2-player game. With mods, you can play with up to like 4, or maybe probably even more, honestly. Get custom maps, which are usually pretty bad, honestly. But you know, that's kind of fun sometimes to play a bad map. And then there's like a bunch of different weapons, cards you can get. I said it was like a deck building game. They make new cards that are sick, and these cards are rarely balanced, but they add an interesting new layer to the game. Roll this move. What? I got hit by that. I've never in my life gotten hit by that move. What the fuck? I might lose here. That is pathetic. Use your like boomerang move. I want to heal. I guess it doesn't matter. He will kill me anyway. If I have 2 health or 1. I'll be more aggressive. There we go. I should be more aggressive. I think it's because I'm talking. I'm kind of on my defensive. I don't actually do as well as I should. Difficult balance. Once again, for people checking in, this is the Pantheon 4. I already lost my Pantheon 5 run. If you're watching this, I'm not actually that good at the game. I could not reach this guy in my real attempt. Just gotta make that disclaimer. There we go. There we go. Got a 1 hit, that's fine. 1.5 nil damage, let's go. Oh, wow. Could not have fucked that up more. I guess I could, it's only 1 damage. I might get it here. No. Oh, that's not smart. Ooh. Eesh. Oh, I got hit by that? Didn't even see it. I've not been really good at multitasking, or like looking for the chaos, you know what I mean? Collector is a pretty like big chaos fight. He pulls a lot of random shit everywhere. You gotta make sure you know what's going on, or otherwise you'll just lose. Be able to pay attention to all that stuff at once is a hard skill. I'm not too good at it, but especially today I've been struggling. This fight too has some chaos, lots of projectiles everywhere. It's a challenge. I think it's because I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I've been out with a friend for a while, just walking around the city of Aarhus. It took a lot out of me, you know. I hate. I'm just a fucking gamer, dude. I'm a gaming twink. I don't go out much, so walking around that much for the entire day, exhausting. Didn't sleep too well. I slept in my brother's bed. We just made it today, actually. We put it together, but I don't know. Something about in his mattress, I don't like it. I also had a really shitty pillow. Looked like a pillow for a couch that I put in the... What's it called? Lane. Dunebeteig. Poolbeteig. The condom for the pillow. Around a couch pillow. Really shitty. Not very enjoyable. Well, not very enjoyable at all. Now it's kind of cold and man. I'm gonna pay attention here. I lost to this guy last time, so I'll try my hardest. Oh, that was a mistake. There we go. Oh, I didn't think he was going to do that for some reason. Uh-oh. First we do this, and then oh, he's dead. Awesome. For anyone checking in, this is not my Pantheon of Fire run. I lost that immediately to a collector. I'm just doing a practice run against Pantheon 4. I don't want to pretend that I'm doing good. The last time I did this, everyone thought, "Oh wow, he's so good! Yo, thank you. You were so good. I wanna kiss you. Your congratulations on getting so far." And it was really nice until I realized what people actually meant by that. That they thought I was a lot better than I did. But in reality, I lost immediately. And quite a pathetic run, in fact, and people were congratulating me over a mistake. I felt bad. Also, I should mention that Markout and Width of Floor is really easy, which is why I'm ignoring it. I want to practice without it, because it makes it a million times more difficult for some reason. And so you won't see me use the floor, and if I do it, I'll think of that as a mistake. Like, I want to touch it the least as I'll treat it as a fucking hazard, because it will be in the real Pantheon 5, and that is a fucking menace to deal with. Oh, I'm gonna get hit here unless I do this. Well, that's a death. I'll even get myself hit with it. Therefore, like, feels more real. I also think there's less platforms. I don't know. I'm not really too certain. Like, look at this. In the real Pantheon, he's just immune to damage here. I can't actually go get him. He's too far down. And he does go that far down. Which is just a womp-womp. That, like, time when he's spinning his shield is usually when you can deal damage or heal and stuff. And if he's in a bad spot, you're just kinda fucked. You want to do, like, this. Oh, fuck. That's what you want to do, though. Like, the dash slash, because it's so far, you can hit him like that, so far away. And there's time I underestimated the underestimated the distance of the dash. Yeah. There we go. Do it again. Nah. Doesn't have 2 shields yet, so it's actually not that difficult. And I've been making a lot of mistakes despite that. Like here he might get 2 shields because I'll do a dash slash. Even do a little bit of damage like that. Ideally I should try to use my soul for either healing or shrieks. Because like most damage or heal myself. Yeah, god, he moved to melee. I usually go for healing because it's easier and safer, and it makes me like gives me more options to do a shriek later or something, you know. Ooh, difficult. Felt difficult at least. Like here, I'll just heal. I'll heal because I don't think I had a good shot at getting a shriek in. And the 30 damage of a a dash thing? What's it called? Like the projectile, the normal shade thing. Here it's a good thing to do that. He'll do that fall away. I'll do it again. Huge. Cheeky. If he's above here, I might be able to get Shriek in. Oh, never mind. Look, add him. Here it's a weird spot because he's gonna hit me. Yeah, I feared it. I used in such a in the middle spot that I was really scared he was gonna hit me, and in my attempt to dodge him, I fell right into it. Oh well. I'm just dodging. Oh, that could have been a Shriek if I had that soul. It'll just be like that. Can I get 2? I can. Can I get 3? Oh! Mark got that one. Okay, okay, huge. Played without the floor. I got hit it once, and then I took damage intentionally, so it's fine. I think it counts. Good, good, good. I think I could beat Marthon. Like, I think I could beat Markoth in the Pantheon. The real one. 5. Lots of luck has to be involved, and I need to be, like, calm sense. I'm not stressed at all here. It's not the real Pantheon. If I live or die, it does not matter much. It does not advance me much towards my goal. It'll help. It'll be a nice confidence thing that I can beat these difficult bosses, but it'll also be kind of sad that I can't play this anymore, because I like these bosses more. It's been a lot of fun. Even Markoth. Not so much No Eyes, but Lostkin, better version of Molten Vessel. Soul Tyrant. Have I played him yet? Maybe it'll come later. Watcher Knights are fucking awesome. They are hard. You need to manage the double, like, the dual fighters, the chaos, you know? I've been bad at chaos today, so maybe I won't do it so good. It's all about, like, splitting your attention, keeping track of everything, and try to guide them into positions where you can, like, hopefully attack them both at the same time, or differentiate them in a way that you can just focus on one. Okay, that was stupid. And like soul usage is really important because the you know, invincibility like that, deal damage to them both even while they're doing that. Very important for obvious reasons. And healing whenever you get the chance. I don't count this as a too difficult boss. It can get you into a bad spot, and it can be very difficult, I guess. It's very, very difficult when you're starting out, but after, like, a veteran as me, you won't have, who's got, you know, superb skill, and yeah, I lost that. Not a worth the while bit. Not a good bit. Don't want to compete. Don't want to continue it. Can't even speak right now. Good damage. Good damage. The one hit. Oh shit. Oh, kind of cool. Who's next? You? No one? Soul Tyrant? Soul Tyrant. This is a fight I could lose to. He's fun, but he's also very difficult. Like, the speed of him. I could have shrieked there, maybe? Don't know. Haven't practiced too much against him. If I die here, I will practice against the boss in the with like Radiant or something. Oh, Ascended. I'll play Ascended twice. I need to beat the Ascended version twice. That's what I did with the what's it called? False Knight? That was stupid of me. This is also stupid of me. It worked for some reason. False Knight. When I lost to him in the Pantheon 4 2 days ago, I think. I am. Yeah, I was played kind of badly. Fucked it up. I ended up playing him like, in the Hall of Gods, I think it's called, and just like ascended difficulty twice, like while beating him with no charms or anything. Still had more nail damage and health than I would have if I ever played in the like if I made him with all bindings. I do have a mod installed that allows me to toggle no bindings in the regular game, like without needing to be in a Pantheon, but I haven't had it enabled. Also, I've kind of forgotten where my mod config is. I think it's called Scarab. I could probably search my PC for it, but I'm not. It's not that important to me. Doesn't matter. It's only bosses that are like really relevant, like Collector. You need to have the lower nail damage in order to truly understand why it's a difficult fight. Can I do this? I fucked up my dash, so no. That worked again. Okay, well then I fucked up there. So maybe it didn't work. Whenever I heal in the middle of this fight, I expect him to just ground pound me. Like that. Thank you. Oh, he's gonna do that immediately. I had time to heal here. Okay, interesting to note. Oh, I didn't jump. I didn't move away. I think I lose here. Whoa, I didn't see that. Did not lose here. Could have, but didn't. Oh, what the fuck? Why did that pop up? Okay. Oh god. Pure Vessel without... No, yeah, Pure Vessel without any healing. I'm gonna lose so quick. It's a fun fight. It's a great fight. But I can't, like... I can't heal anything before, so... Not a lot of great healing opportunities in the middle of the fight anyway. Maybe there? Maybe there? Hold on. Okay, okay, there's healing. I think he does double damage, so I'm still one hit away. That was kind of funny. Yeah. For anyone watching at home who skipped forward in the video to see which boss I lost at, instead of watching the full thing, this is the 4th Pantheon. In my rail run, I lost to Collector. I'm sorry to disappoint my fans out there, but I'm just not very good yet. I think I will be able to beat this next time I do it. But first, I'll practice against Pure Vessel on my own bit, off camera. And then tomorrow, I'll give my shot at the 5th Pantheon, then do the 4th, and I think I will win. Let's see. Have a nice evening. Have a nice evening, everybody, and have a nice evening. Have a nice evening.